So I'm in my room and I'm just going to go around and show you the stock. You've seen it all before, but I'm going to show you, has it gone down or has it not? Reason I'm doing this video is because you might have seen my last video about me doing a sale and it's working. So this is I would say, like, not the second part, but sort of a second part where I'm showing you, has my stock gone down, selling items. Obviously all the stuff I have sold is in the shed because that's where all the listed stuff goes. But am I listing more because I'm selling more? Well, I'll show you. All the stuff on the landing is still here. I think it's just because it's board games and it is time consuming. I have got that on the whole landing. It is usually in the other room, but I'll just put it there for now. These are for Butlins. So we have got a Hawaiian night one night. I think it's on Saturday. So I bought a load of flower garlands, obviously, because Hawaiian theme. But yeah, that is just a pile of clothes with some boxes underneath. I think that's the LOL dolls. But yeah, that is the pile. It looks worse than it is. It's not that bad. I could hang them up and then it would be quite empty. So trust me, it looks worse than it is. The thing is, why I'm doing this video is because I've got a plan and I'm going to stick to it this time because I have some plans for next year and I want to just have them, not for, it's nothing to do with reselling. It's just to have some nice comforts, something that you can go somewhere and it's nice and neat, it's lovely, and there's nothing to do with reselling. Because at the moment, I'm in my, obviously my, like, I would say office studio, and there is a table. I bought this table for packing, and I've really only used it about 4 or 5 times for packing. This was the whole point of this table. You know, what is the point of spending almost £300 on a really good table just to stick junk on it? So I've had a plan, and the plan is I'm going to get rid of all this stock and get it listed and out into the shed before Christmas. So there's loads of stuff to buy for Christmas and I can make lots of money. Reason being, I want to do something, and I want to do something for myself, just to make a space where I can just relax and just basically chill out and not see any bit of stock reselling material in my eye view, because it's getting to the stage where I'm really getting sick of just seeing junk. It's not junk, it's money. I class it as money, but obviously it's only money when it's sold, and this is not getting sold because it's not even listed. So my plan is to try and get rid of it all before Christmas. Well, get it all listed before Christmas and all be in the shed. I don't put it in the shed is because if I put listed and unlisted stuff in the shed, I'm just going to get confused. My shed is big, but it's not that big to put both like categories in the shed, and I feel like I won't know what's listed, I won't know what is listed, and it just confused me. Yes, I could put like listed one side and unlisted the other side, but then the shed is not that big to do that. You know, I think I could fit all this stuff in the shed, you know, and give it a proper sort out. But to put everything in the shed when it's not listed will just be a nightmare when it comes to listing, because then I'd have to go outside, get some stuff, bring it in the house, walk upstairs, take photos, walk back down the stairs, take it to the shed. And what's the point when it's here? I'm going to list more doing it here, and look, I'm not listing it. Well, I am listing stuff, but I'm not getting through it quick enough. So if I stick it out in the shed, I won't even be going out there at all. I am not going out there in winter just to grab some stuff for listed. The only thing I could see of me doing is when I buy stuff, listing it, and that means all this stuff what you see in the bedrooms and that would just be dead stock and never be listed. Back in the upper bedroom now, and as you can see, this is where I sleep, and it hasn't been decorated for years, literally years. I can't even remember. It must have been when I was a kid it got decorated, and Obviously, I live with my mom and my son, and the whole house needs decorating basically. There is plans for downstairs being done, obviously, but we have got a dog, and she's coming to the end of her days. I know it sounds sad. I don't want to be morbid, but she probably hasn't got many years left. She'll be lucky if she's got 2 years. My mom said we're not having no more dogs, which is a shame because I've had dogs all my life. But I understand because they they are hard work, and my mom wants to do up the house, and she thinks that having a dog around, we're cleaning up after them, always hoovering after them, and she just wants a nice clean house, nicely decorated, and we can't do that without a dog. Yes, you can do that with a dog, but my mom says she's had enough of having dogs all her life. She just wants to chill out now and not have pets around, and do up the house. So we've got plans for downstairs, getting new sofas, new carpets, decorating the whole of the downstairs house. Probably, obviously, when Jessie does pass away. Hopefully, she lasts for a few more years because she is quite fit, I would say, for 12-year-old, I think, Alsatian or German Shepherd. So, yeah, usually the legs go, but she struggles to get up sometimes, but that's because of old age. I struggle to get up sometimes. Doesn't mean I'm going to die in the next couple of years, does it? This is my room. Obviously, I've just changed the sheets, so that's why it's like that. But this is the room I'm sleeping in. We've got old stuff like there. That's an old computer. I've told my mom we're going to get rid of that. That's a Predator gaming PC. My dad bought it years ago when it first came out. They're pretty good. And I said to my mom, let's get rid of it. I've got my laptop. We don't need all this stuff. These drawers are just wasting space. The TV doesn't really get switched on. I got stock all the way down there. It's just junk. And this is a space we've got to work through. Yes, my stock, which I told you about, is going to get sorted. And then we got all this. And then I've got an empty wardrobe where I've got some of the clothes, which I've got another wardrobe in my room. This has been pretty cleaned out pretty well. It's probably the best organised area in the whole house. But I want this all decorated. I want it a nice place with none of that, none of this. And I want to do it myself next year. Just somewhere where I can chill out with not seeing one bit of stock. I don't want to have a bedroom where, oh God, there's a bit of stock. There's a bit of stock. I can't get to that place because I've got to walk around a tiny little gap to get to a computer. I don't want to see a computer in here. I don't want to see a big massive carrot in here. I don't want to see anything other than a bed. That's it. So when I finish at the end of the night, I can relax and go to sleep and not trip up on a bit of stock, see some stock, have people go, you're not listed that yet, and yeah, have a bit of me time with me not seeing one bit of stock. So that is my plan. But what people don't realise is a plan only works if you actually do it. And I've done quite a few videos about my stock, and you're probably going to say, well, it hasn't really changed. And to be fair, it hasn't. I do buy a lot of stock. So when you see it like that, and then I show you again like today, you're probably thinking, well, you haven't even listed anything. And then items probably I haven't listed, because what I've been doing recently is any stock I've bought recently, I've usually been putting it on straight away within the first couple of days, maybe the latest a week. So it's been getting listed and it's been going in a shed or it's been sold. And that's my way of doing this stuff now. That's the way I want to do it. You got to remember, I work by myself, and a lot of resellers do, but also I'm a single dad as well. If it wasn't for my mom helping out, I would be in worse trouble now, but maybe I wouldn't, because I'd have to do it, and I'd probably set up a plan where I'm organised more. But that's the packaging. She only does the packaging. You know, she doesn't do anything to do with stock. She doesn't do anything to list or take pictures. That's all down to me. I'm the person that picks it. I'm the person that lists it. You know, she only helps with the packing, and I'm grateful for that. You know, if it weren't for Mum packing, that would be another thing that'll stop me from getting through all this pile. The reason I said I want it done before Christmas is because I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that will sell before Christmas. It's Q4 and it's the busiest time. And of course, if I want to do up a room and make it look nice, have a new bed, obviously decorate it nice, have a new carpet, I need the money. You know, obviously we all have money to spend on bills and other stuff, but doing a bedroom from scratch, buying the bed I want, which is going to be a very nice bed, and making it look really, really nice, costs a bit of money. And I want to do it not because of just to get rid of stock. That is the least of my problems, because that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for my mental health, because in a way it's driving me mad, because I feel like because I'm by myself, I physically cannot get through all the stock. And there's a few reasons why. I do YouTube, and I know some of you now are going to go, well, lay off YouTube because that's stopping you from doing more stock. And it is. I understand it is. I do a video like this now. It takes me about 30 minutes to, you know, do the video. Maybe because I've messed up a few lines and stuff like that. And then it'll take me a couple of hours to edit it. You know, these videos are quite easy to edit because there's not much to do. But a lot of videos take 1 to 2 hours. And of course, that 1 to 2 hours is then lost, and I can't get that back, which I could have done listing with. The other problem is listing is very boring, and I feel like after so many hours I get really, really bored. I did try and help myself list better by doing lives, and if you've noticed, over the last few weeks I've started going live and doing listing at the same time. The only trouble about that is I like to interact with my subscribers, and I'll talk to you all, and what happens is I don't list anything. I probably list about 5 items in about 4 hours, and that's really, really bad. Where if I did listing now, got off this and started listing just by myself, I could easily do 30 a day, and that's what I need to do. So my plan is to get rid of all this stock, list it all, or even at least take a picture so it's on my phone and get it all into the shed. And then I've got free space in here and in there. That is my plan. I'm going to stick to it because I need to do it. Like I said, I need to do it for my mental health. It's getting to a stage where it's not looking like a reseller's place. It's looking like a hoarder's place, and it needs to be done. I know people have told me stop buying. I know people have started stop doing YouTube. But the thing is, you're saying this and you're watching my channel. If I do listen to you, you won't see me on YouTube, and then you're going to miss out on videos. That means I will lose people who watch me, and I get paid for doing YouTube, and it's okay money. You know, I can buy my stock every month through my YouTube money. So basically all my stock is free. So would you get rid of that? You wouldn't, would you? Plus I enjoy doing it. This little bit of me time talking to you, even I'm just talking to a screen now, helps me not think about all this stuff. It's making me, you know, help me the process of doing something. Because if I don't say it to you and say it to myself on camera, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because I got no one telling me to do it. I ain't got you guys saying, go on, John, just push it, get it out of the way. I ain't got my mum watching this going, yeah, you need to do it. Go on, I want to do it. And it's not fair on me. It's not fair on my mum. It's not fair on my son. My son's okay. He doesn't really care. But, you know, it's not fair on us all. You know, my mum doing the parcels and she's got to walk through that little gap to go to that machine. That machine is supposed to be in this room. That's the whole point. That printer is supposed to be in this room because obviously Wi-Fi, it can be used in any room, and then you can just boom. The whole point of me getting a laptop was to edit my videos, which I don't do, and also print out the things from that. Recently I bought a Apple Mac. I haven't sold it yet, but I was going to give that to my mom, and then I was going to sell that one. That computer itself is worth about 300 quid. That's how much it's selling for. Original mouse, original keyboard, and obviously original deck. Never been touched. And also the TV screen is a proper TV screen. It's quite a good one. So I said I'll sell it, and said, Mum, swap it with that. But because it's an old one, we couldn't download decent stuff on it. So she's already got it on that one. Even though that's old, it's already on there, so she doesn't have to download it. So I said, we get rid of that. I get rid of my Apple Mac, obviously, because I bought it and use my laptop. And she has agreed to that. But I don't want her doing that in just a mess, because it is a mess. I want her to come here when she does her packing. I want to have it nice and neat. So she's got a laptop, she's got the printer next to her, and she's got a packing station. Because at the moment, I can hear her. She's like packing downstairs. We've got the bubble wrap downstairs. You know, the dog's in one place. You know, there's guinea pig in one other place. There's, you know, other things in another place. And it's like every room, it's got something about reselling. I think even the kitchen now has got reselling stuff in there. In the pantry where there's loads of cardboard. So every single room, except for my son's and the bathroom, has got something in there to do about reselling. And that's not on. It shouldn't be like that. Maybe one room, but not every single room, right? And if I've got that mentality to get rid of it and look at it, and even if I have to watch myself on this video every day, every week, until it's done, to show myself, John, get your listing done and get it in the shed so you can have a nice bedroom, then I might have to just watch myself every single day. Because if I don't get this done, it's never going to improve. And all I'm going to keep on doing is buying stuff. And yeah, one day it'll get to a stage where I physically can't move. And I don't want that. And I don't want to stop buying as well. I don't want to stop going to car booths. I don't want to stop going to charity shops because I enjoy them. It's nice getting out. I don't want to be stuck in a house, miserable, around loads of stock because I can't shift it. I did this video because I wanted to be honest, and I didn't want people thinking that, oh, you're doing great. You know, I'm selling a lot because yesterday I showed you a video that I sold quite a lot of things because of this eBay sale, and I want to show the reality of it as well. I'm a bit stressed out, to be fair, because I haven't said this to even my mum. I'm a bit stressed out because it's getting to me that all the stock is now piling up, and I've only got these two hands to do stuff. And also, when I do listing, my eyes start to hurt. I think it's just the bright lights, the screens and everything. It is starting to pay effect on my eyes, and that's why I haven't been listing as much, because my eyes are always aching. And then I'm going on live as well, talking to people, distracting me. I won't stop that, but I will do listing lives, but I won't talk to you as much as I do, because I really need to do stuff. If I do go on live, it'll be because I've done a load of listing today and I just come and have a chat, because I do like talking to people on live. It's something to do. It's interacting with my subscribers. But yeah, things are going to change. It needs to change, because if it doesn't, it's just going to drive me mad. And yeah, if I don't do it, then I got to stop YouTube. I've got to stop it for a while until everything's gone. And I don't want to do that for myself because I enjoy it, and I don't want to do it for you guys. Anyway, give me your thoughts in the comments. Don't be nasty. Come on. You don't need to tell me the obvious because I've just told you it. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Are you having similar problems? How have you dealt with it if you had that problem? And yeah, I don't want you to say, oh, stop doing YouTube or stop picking things, because that's never going to happen. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again tomorrow.